Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at your love life for October 7th through the 15th. And we're going to get straight into it. So how we're going to do it, I'm going to look at my single Pisces, and then we're going to also look at my Pisces who are in a relationship. And we're going to pinpoint exactly what both of you guys, or both of the scenarios that you guys may be in, whichever one will be yours. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied already. Whichever one will be yours, we're going to dig deep and see what's going on. Okay. If you're new here, welcome. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that you never miss a live. We do personal live readings where I come live and I do your personal questions. I answer them for you. And if you don't want to miss that, definitely make sure that you, like I said, hit that notification bell. And if you want a more personal live where it's just one-on-one, check out the description box. Everything you need will always be listed there, as far as my social media handles, my website to actually book a session, and things of that nature. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. So let's start with my singles. Okay, what's going on with my single Pisces for October 7th through the 15th? What's going on with their love life? Single Pisces, what's going on with their love life for October 7th through the 15th? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Strength card. We have the Temperance card. Four of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Single Pisces, what's going on with their love life for October 7th through the 15th? We have Love Yourself First. We have Religious Factors. And we have Heart-to-Heart Conversations. So, for my singles, I definitely get a sense that during this time frame, the main focus for my super single people is literally loving yourself. You may have basically put yourself in situations in the past where you may have loved people so much to the point where you neglected your own needs and your own feelings. And it may be basically a situation where you're coming to reality in regards to how that's detrimental to your own mental health. Because when you leave relationships where you're so invested in somebody emotionally, you can't really see your own light, if that makes any sense. Like you're basically so consumed in other people that when it comes to focusing on yourself, it almost becomes like a learning process in regards to knowing what you like and focusing on what you enjoy to do instead of always focusing on other people. So my super single people, you're going to stay super single during this time frame, still focusing on self, still trying to learn about self and what your boundaries are and things of that nature. Some of you also, okay, if you are super single and you don't want to be, some of you do need to make sure, again, that you are instilling that pattern of understanding that you come first. And when it comes to people who you entertain, they need to be somebody who can, for one, communicate their feelings and communicate what they need out of the relationship, especially if you guys have different values and different viewpoints on things. And some of you also need to work on not being so defensive, because some of you, your energy is like really hard to approach. Like people can sense when you're somebody who doesn't want to be approached. So some of you may need to, work on smiling more when you're out, or, making it to where you're not always with 1,000 people to where nobody can approach you and things of that nature. Some of you who are newly single, you're trying to focus on self-love. You and the person who you may have recently broken up from, you guys may be having a difference in paths. You may be going down a path that may be more productive or maybe not, depending on who you are watching this. But you may be going down a path that may be different than what the person who you have love interest in, or the person you may have been dealing with, may have in store for them. So some of you during this time frame, you will have an interesting conversation with this individual who you may have been just dealing with casually, or even in a relationship with at one point, and you guys are going to have a very revealing conversation. During this time frame as well, some of you are really going to either try to gain the strength to be patient with somebody who's very closed off to you as well during this time frame, who you want to work on a relationship with. Others of you, you're going to continue to have that wall up and still having to, work on self and working on dropping your own wall. And others of you, there just may be a need for you to be patient when it comes to new love coming in, because karmically it may not be time right now. Okay. Now let's look at my Pisces who are in a relationship. So what's going on with my Pisces? Hold on. What's going on with my Pisces who are in a relationship during October 7th through the 15th? What's going on with their love life? What's going on with my Pisces who are in a relationship for October 7th through the 15th? What's going on with their love life? Okay, so we have the Tower, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Pisces who are in a relationship, what's going on with them? 15. Okay, so we have children and romantic feelings, and we also have unrequited love. Okay, so if you're in a relationship right now and you're a Pisces, some of you, okay, the main reason why your relationship is still together for some of you, and you're starting to notice it, or some of you already know this, but the main reason why your relationship is still together is the fact that you guys may have children, and that's like something that is keeping you guys together for the sake of you guys both not wanting to have a separate household situation. You may have grown up where you may have had both of your parents, or somebody in this relationship may have had the traumatic experience of not having both of their parents around at the same time. And there's just this understanding of you guys wanting to be a duo for the fact that your children, you don't want to have them raised in a broken household. Some of you in your relationship, though, it's like this unrequited situation where one person is more invested in keeping this relationship together than the other person is. And that's unhealthy. That's not going to help a relationship last long term. Another thing that's coming through as well, there's childish behavior that's going on somebody's part. There's somebody who's acting really, really childish and does childish things or starts childish arguments. And even though you care about this person, it's almost turning you off, because it's like, I don't want to keep arguing with you. And for some of you, if you're the one starting the arguments, your person may be getting turned off. So there may be a need for you to work on the way that you communicate, instead of being combative and always trying to argue your way out of a situation. It's time to kind of listen to the other person and hear what they're trying to say to you, so that you can understand exactly what their position is. Okay. Also with the Tower, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Wands, some of you, your relationship itself is just unstable. And some of you may be noticing that during this time frame, if you haven't already, that your relationship's unstable, because every time you guys fight, somebody does something that's off the wall, and then the other person wants to, amp it up, and then somebody wants attention afterwards, and then it's messy for some of you. Others of you, it's just the foundation it was built upon. Some of you, it may have been messy from the beginning. One person may have been married or in another relationship, and then now they're in a relationship with you, and you're having issues with this person dating other people, and it's just a heap of mess. Okay. Others of you, the foundation is just falling apart simply because you guys are just not on the same page. And in order for this to be successful long term, you guys both need to express what will make you feel happy in the long term, instead of just allowing this relationship to be basically all over the place. You guys need to take in consideration of each other's needs and be fair. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Pisces, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, make sure you thumbs it up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you want a personal, check out my description box, and all my information for my social media handles and my website will be there. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.